Hey everyone, it's Dr. Jennifer Benjamin here at the Training Center. Today on Meet the ESFT Alumni, we have alumna Lavonda Handy. Hey Lavonda! Now,
Hi.
some of you watching may also go, I know her. She was my faculty. That's right. Lavonda is a former faculty with the Training Center. And when she saw in the newsletter that we wanted to celebrate our alumni, Lavonda's like, I am in, which I was hoping would happen. So, Lavonda, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for
being here
having
today.
me.
Yeah. So just a couple questions we wanted to hear from you. And so the first one is, what aspects of your training experience with the center has most influenced you and your development of your family therapy skills?
So many, to be honest. Going to the training center was just like a new experience for me altogether. Because grad school doesn't really I don't know if we can dig deep into like it's
Right.
supposed to, right? And I went to LaSalle and I had a great time there, but
Yeah.
I feel like the training center, going to the trainings really helped me dig deep into myself, right? I love good self with the therapist work. And I got
Mm,
that at the training center every single time I showed up. And then at every position that I was like agency I was at, it's also followed up. Well, what's happening for you, Lavonda? And that has always lasted with me forever. And
yeah.
I can remember moments where I had to like dig deep into myself. Like literally, I could feel myself going in deep to like
Yeah.
take family to the next level. So that's
Yeah.
what I took away the most.
Yeah. It's interesting, right? Part of what you're speaking to is in systemic training, you learn that uh, being uncomfortable isn't good or bad, right? And probably a lot for most people prior to engaging in systemic training, it's like uncomfortable, bad, not good, or and instead it's like it just becomes this signal that there's a process that can unfold that can propel you forward,
Right.
and you don't have to know what like how it's going to look, you just have to experience it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All about
Yeah.
like what's happening for me. What am I
Right.
feeling? And then putting that into the here and now for sure.
Yes. Well, that goes with the next question. How did learning to think systemically change you as a person and a professional?
So I have a cheat sheet. I think I've thought systemically since I was born. I'm not, it's part of the reason why I think I chose my career. I worked in like residential for 5 years, and I would think like there's no way that this work can actually work without support systems here. Like, where are the people that are making this happen? Like, I knew from that moment that I was a part of this child's well-being. So when they went home, I had to send them home successfully. And when they came back, I was a part of them successfully coming back along with their parents, right? So this
Yeah.
team dynamics, I was also a competitive cheerleader. So like
Yep.
teamwork makes the dream work is a real thing.
Yeah.
Um, but like working in teams, right? Like I went into a an area where you had to work with someone, and all the people that were in and around made a difference in how this like family or this child would be successful. So I feel like
Mhm.
it solidified even more that I'd be like calling up like who are the natural supports, who needs to be here, we need to call them.
Yes. We don't we don't heal in isolation, right? The change doesn't happen in isolation. It just can't,
Never. Right.
right? You can try as hard as you want, and even if it does by chance happen, it's not sustainable.
Right. Never.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So how did learning ESFT prepare you for your current work and roles that you're in professionally?
Oh, all of it. I used to say like I use ESFT in real life, like for myself. So like if you aren't recognizing like any of the like CNIFs and patterns that
There's
are
patterns everywhere, triangles and patterns everywhere.
everywhere,
I don't want to be in your triangle. I want to be in your triangle. Right.
right?
Yeah.
And by the way, I still get inducted, right? Like all the things.
It's all right. Remember, Steve says induction's not bad.
Not bad.
That's just part of it.
Yeah, so I literally pull out my cheat sheets for ESFT because I work with couples and families. I supervise folks and I'm like, did you see this cheat sheet about attachment and how it works? And like, you need to use this in all of your work.
Right.
So I use it literally every day in supervision in my personal life and with my individual clients and my couples. I think it's such a useful skill and tool, right? And I'm so glad I like finished the entire program because it makes such a difference to really to get it and then get an opportunity to be faculty too. And like there's like when you become a supervisor and you learn more ESFT, it's like, whoa, like it's just it's so great.
Yeah. So what wisdom would you want to offer to new trainees, people who are in the middle of their 3-year curriculum, or people who are thinking about joining family-based, right? Like what do you want to put on the table for us?
Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of getting uncomfortable when families get really escalated. I actually get really excited because you get to see what's really happening here, right? Like, and I actually don't mind getting inducted because it means I'm in it too. Like I can feel what's really happening. So when I come out of it, like I know exactly what this family is experiencing. I would tell people like, don't be afraid of it. And really like allow yourself to be present with the learning experience because it really truly has something to offer for you professionally and personally.
Well, I just got really validated. I'm over here going, yeah, yes. Well, I mean, good times, Lavonda, right?
I loved it all.
So, yeah. So, y'all, if you haven't gotten into ESFT training and you heard us today, I don't know how you're going to hold back anymore.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. Yeah. So, if you have not subscribed to the blog, you totally want to do that to get pro tips and freebies and handouts, and little short trainings. And check us out on our socials. And until next time, everybody, we'll see you later. Bye.